All right, so we're on to 2.10. So warm up a little bit review of yesterday. What percentage of 88 is 66? What percentage of 88 is 66? So I'm looking for a percentage, so I know I'm going to have a number and I'm going to have to divide by 100. So I'm going to say, let's just go with 88x equals 66. Divide both sides by 88. And I have x equals 66 divided by 88. Excuse me, I have to multiply by 100 after this, so I get 0.75. To get it from the decimal to the percentage, I multiply by 100 and move it over 2, and I get 75%. So what percentage of 88 is 66? 75%. This is what is 23%. I'm going to move it over right away to a decimal of 96. And we have 0.23 times 96. And we have x equals 22.08. What is 23% of 96? It's 22.08. So we're doing 2.10, which is change expressed as a percentage. And this equation is actually going to be on your test if you need it. So percent change is a ratio of the amount of change to the original. So how do we find percent change? Amount of increased or decreased divided by the original amount. So amount of increased or decreased divided by original. If we look at this, a coat's on sale. The original price of the coat's $82. The sale price is $73.84. So that's all I need, 82, 73.84, to find out the amount of increase or decrease. Well, it started at 82 and it went down to 73.80. So I need to find out how much it decreased, the amount of increase or decrease. So 82 minus 73.80. So that part is going to be 8.2. And it said, be careful because it says divided by the original amount. So the original cost is the 82. So I'm going to have 8.2 divided by 82, which is 0.1. And it says change percent change. So to get percent, I'm going to move it over 2, and it changed by 10%. So it was a 10% discount on the 82. So let's look at the next one. A store buys an electric guitar for $295. It marks it up to $340. So what's the difference? We actually, let's do this. We started with $295 and we marked it up to $340. Or we could have done that the other way. I'm not sure which way, as long as you remember if it's an increase or decrease, but we can do 340 minus 295. That's the amount it changed, divided by the original amount. Well, it bought it for $295. So 340 minus 295 equals 45, divided by 295. And when I plug that into my calculator, I get 0.1525-ish. And it says percent, we have to change it into a percent, so I'm going to move it over 2. So 15.25% is a percent change. And is it an increase or decrease? They increase. So 15%, 15.25% increase. The last one was a decrease, I believe. Yeah, it was on sale, so it's 10% decrease. All right, so you guys try these two and we'll check them. Looking for percent error. If you look down below, it says key concept, relative error. Relative error is the absolute value, so it's going to be positive number, the measured or estimated value minus the actual value, and then divided by the actual. So let's look at this. A decorator estimates that a rectangular rug is 5 feet by 8 feet. The rug is actually 4 by 8. What percent error is in the estimated area? Well, first of all, let's talk about this. This is area. So here's one of the rugs. She estimated that it was 8 by 5. Should have those reversed probably. But really it was 8 by 4. Really. Let's talk about area. Area of a rectangle is base times height. So this area is 5 times 8, which is 40 feet squared. This one is 4 times 8, which is 32 feet squared. So it says relative error, the absolute value, measure or estimated value. She estimated it was 40 square feet, minus the actual value. The actual value was 32 square feet. And it's divided by the actual, which is 32. Well, R so happens that it's a positive number. 40 minus 32 is 8, divided by 32. And this is 1/4, which is 0.25. So the relative error is 25%. So if you look, it would be 25%, so C. You go ahead and try this one. We'll check it when we check notes. I believe we have one more. Error analysis. The student's trying to find the percentage of change when an amount increased from $12 to $18 as shown, or 12 to 18, excuse me. Describe the correct the student's error. Boy, I can't read today. All right, so if I look, it says new amount minus original amount divided by original amount. I'm going to look. Let's see. Increase from 2. So this is the original. This is the new. So let's see what she did. She said, take the new amount minus the original amount, sorry, which is 12, divided by the new amount or the original. What should it have been? It looks like she did by the new, and the equation says by the original. So her error analysis, or her, if we analyze her error, we see that she divided by the wrong number. So 18 minus 12 is 6 over 12, which gives you 0.5, or 0.5 moved over to is 50%. Let's look at this one. 2 stores advertise sales on their website as shown below. Before the sale, each sweater costs $35. So their original cost was $35. And this one's original was also $35. Which store offers a better deal? Well, this one says 15% off. So if it's 15% off, it's 85% on. So I'm going to take 35 times 0.85, and I get 35 times 0.85. So at this store, it costs $29.75 to buy a shirt. And this one, it says $5 off. So it's just minus 5. So this one's $30 for the shirt. So we can see that the better deal is 15% off. How do I know? Because we figured it out. One's 30 and one's $29.75. All right, that is all for today.